Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jasper. I'm your tarot reader, and today we're gonna underline a message that you're gonna receive from your person that you have in mind. Now, this person could be anybody from your friends, your parents, a date, a relationship, a co-worker, somebody who has passed away, or even your higher self. Okay, so really just close your eyes and think about this person and follow your intuition while picking one of these piles. You can decide to pick a different specific pile for every different person you have in mind. That's okay too. And if you feel guided, you can simply listen to more than a pile for the same person as well. So we have in pile number 1 the Lupin with the amethyst crystal. We have the divine in pile number 2 with the fluorite, and we have the ghost in pile number 3 with the black tourmaline. So take as much time as you like, but again, I would suggest not to overthink your choice and simply listen to your gut. Now, if you ever feel the need for a private reading, I am here, I'm available. You can simply follow the instructions in the info box below, and that could actually resonate more with your specific situation, because this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you. Even just a portion of the video might resonate with you, not the rest, which is why again it's very important that you always follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. This is everything for now. I can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hi guys, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the Lupin with the amethyst crystal. So we're going to place these beautiful oracle cards on a side for now when I read them at the end, and start with the tarot deck first. We have the world that wanted to come out. So this is the Spirit Song Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite if you haven't understood it just yet. And if it is yours too, you can find it in the info box below as a form of an Amazon affiliate link. And if you decide to buy from there, you're also going to help the channel a little bit without any extra cost from your side. There's also going to be a list of all the other decks, oracle decks, that I'm using today. Now, you're going to find that some of the cards will pop out in reverse today. Nothing to be scared of. It's not true that all the reverse cards hold a negative meaning. They simply help the reading to be way more specific and profound and deep and accurate, in my opinion. Now, if you find that this reading doesn't resonate, you can also pick another one. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with all of you, and that's just normal. That's the way it is. If you'd like to receive a very specific reading for you, for your specific situation, you can feel free to contact me. There's all the infos in the box below to receive a private reading with me. Now, let's go ahead and see what message does this person have for you. As I said in the intro, this person could be date, a relationship, a partner, a friend, a parent, co-worker, even whoever, relative, even somebody who has passed away, or even your higher self, as long as you know this person. So some of the messages could come out romantically. If that doesn't resonate, because for example you've been asking about a relative, then just forget about that message and put it on a side. So let's just keep the amethyst here. We have the Queen of Feathers, the Ace of Feathers. The feathers represents the swords in the original tarot deck. 8 of Acorns in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the Temperance, and the 7 of Acorns. So somebody has a lot to say to you with this Queen of Feathers and the Ace of Feathers. There's definitely a lot of clarity coming from this person, and they really are eager to express it with you, to communicate it with you. And the Temperance is telling me though that they're trying to come towards you with a very calm energy, so they don't want to throw all these new ideas and projects at you. They are trying to control their excitement as well. That's why the Queen of Feathers, because it's usually quite colder than a Queen of Hearts, for example, so he's trying to maintain a professional face, a professional figure with you. Or at least try not to reveal all of the emotions that are underneath. There is some fear though with this magician in reverse that whatever they're gonna tell you, you're not gonna embrace it fully, or you're not gonna use it for your benefit. So this could be somebody that really care about you and really have an idea of something you could do for your life to be happier, to achieve your goals, and to follow your dreams. Something that could be really helpful for you, maybe helping you coming out of a difficult situation, but they're afraid that you're not going to be fully put in practice those advices. Okay, it could be somebody that simply has a really important advice to give you, or somebody that want to start a project with you. Either way, they feel like you might lack some willpower and they really want to push it forward. They really want to help you believe in yourself and help you having all the tools in order to start a new chapter of your life. So they really want to give you all those practical advices, especially if you have been in your head a lot, maybe dreaming about manifesting some of your dreams, but never actually get into the day where you start working for them. 8 of acorns in reverse and 7 of acorns. So the 8 of acorns is lack of movement, and the 7 of acorns is quite the opposite. It's like determination and stamina to work really hard towards your goals and feeling like you can overcome any obstacles, anybody coming against you. You can really swim against the currents. So I feel that they're really trying to counteract your energy. This person, whoever it is trying to tell you, you are clever, you're intelligent. If you do make a plan, you can reach your goals. And I feel that they're trying to encourage you and give you that stamina that maybe you're lacking of, and that willpower that you could be lacking of. So it seems like somebody that is really, really caring about you. If it is a relationship, it could be as well somebody that is trying to tell you, I need some more movement, I need some more energy, I need us to have a goal, to have something to be looking forward to. I need to see that you're as involved as I am in this project. It's like somebody that is trying to be very patient with you because they know where you're coming from. They understand how your mind works, but at the same time, they're trying to manifest something that you've been a little reluctant to manifest, okay? Somebody that has a lot of truth to share with you as well, but they're trying to be very careful doing so. Possibly because as well they want to avoid you reacting in a bad way, possibly rushing towards an impulsive decision. So they want you to take calm and cold-blooded decision, if you say so. In English, I'm not really sure. Three of shells. The 9 of shells in reverse. Nice. 10 of crystals. Straight away from here, I have the feeling that this person wants to tell you, you need to couple up with somebody. You need to find a group that has similar interest to you. It's the end of you spending time on your own because it's not beneficial for you anymore. It is not helping you to reach your goals again. It's not helping you to work towards those long life-term goals that you were dreaming of and that seems impossible to you right now. So you need to create a small little community so that again everything seems possible again and achievable. You need some practical help. The 10 of crystals is all about material achievement as well. and having enough of a financial stability, but in this case is upside down, so it means that you on your own can't make it just yet, maybe because of a lack of money, and you need some people to chip in and do share the same interests and put the energies together and gather together to achieve these goals. So if it's a collective help, then it's much more easy to achieve. Knight of Shells in reverse, Six of Crystals in reverse, and Six of Feathers in reverse. Okay, so they are aware that you might turn down any new offer because you're really holding tight to the soulmate connection that you had in the past with a specific person, and you're having a hard time moving on. So you could be somebody that is actually suffering the pain of a loss, maybe the pain of a heartbreak or the pain of a partnership that has been leaving you alone. Therefore, you had a hard time achieving the same amount of work that you had before, that you were putting on your shoulder before, because there's nobody else to help you. But at the same time, you're rejecting any other offer. So this person, whoever might be, is really trying to tell you, you need to open up your mind, you need to let go of the past, you need to start with a new, fresh canvas for yourself, and allowing to receive the help from outside. For how reluctant you might feel right now, this is the only solution for you if you want to go back on track, because it might be too difficult otherwise to continue on your own the same load of work that you had before. Queen of Crystals in reverse, you could be very stubborn. Tower, you might have a very hard time, letting go of the old foundation that are not beneficial to you and embracing this transformation. Nine of Feathers, there's a lot of worries, there's a lot of anxiety in your head, there's a lot of overthinking and negative energy associated to this transformation. It's like changing the solid foundation that you have started with is creating a whole lot of anxiety inside of you, and it's making you feel unprotected. It's like you were a hedgehog without the spines, so you feel incredibly vulnerable and outside of your comfort zone. So they want to tell you they do understand how you're feeling right now. Ten of Shells in reverse, Three of Crystals, and Two of Acorns. Again, they know that you're feeling quite lost, that it's quite hard for you to think about the future, about the next move. You really have no idea where to plan, where to settle again, where to focus, and it feels like all of your dreams are incredibly far away. It's so difficult to achieve, and it's like you possibly have even give up on them and maybe even neglected yourself and your own well-being. And then they're saying the solution is here, the Three of Crystals: partnership, productivity, working together with somebody, and create a small little community. Write down your plans and start working on them, being very practical, but with the help of somebody else, collaborating with somebody. And that would help you so much with this sense of vulnerability as well. Of course, you would have to pick somebody that you fully trust. Can't be just the first strangers that is offering some help on a spam email. You know what I mean. Five of Shells, King of Shells in reverse, and the Knight of Crystals. They know that it's very hard for you to focus on the present. You'd rather spread all of your light towards the past, towards everything that meant so much for you. But by doing so, you're actually neglecting a very special offer that is coming your way, that is very genuine, it's very caring, very honest and humble and compassionate. somebody that would be so harmonious for you, that would truly be so generous and stable and grounded, and you're basically risking to reject this offer, to not even seeing it, to be blind by the past. So they're saying to you, be careful, because something very long lasting and stable and trustworthy and loyal is coming your way. Something that somebody that will actually accompany you along this journey for a very long time. They're not going to abandon you along the way, but you have to let them in. You have to recognize that they are in front of you, and if you keep looking at the past, you won't see them. Such a deep message is coming in this reading. It's very specific for sure. Seven of Feathers, a Page of Acorns, and King of Feathers. So they're telling you not to run away with the Seven of Feathers, although that could be your instinct, especially if you feel like you're not prepared. But they're telling you, give it a chance with this Page of Acorns. Try and have a little bit of that spark within you. You don't have to put out too much effort or to, pull out of yourself too much enthusiasm if it comes out as fake, even just a little bit. And just be curious. Try and analyze this new person and try and go with the flow with this new collaboration, this new partnership, new friendship, whatever that is, new relationship. And try, I know that they know that your instinct will be to be very cold and kind of harsh and detached and very analytic towards this person, very logical. So at the first sign of doing something slightly wrong or something suspicious, you will kick them out of your life. Instead, this person is suggesting you, why don't you try and see the colors of this person? Why don't you wait until they feel fully themselves and they can actually be creative and showing you their highest potential? You need to let them play with whatever tools you're going to give them, exactly like a child. Let that childhood, not the childish vibe, the childish energy coming back to the surface, because that's where they're going to give their best. If you are judgmental towards that childish energy, then you're not going to get the best out of this connection. Okay, so I think that's everything for the tarot cards. Let's have a look at the oracle ones. We have Castle. It's some to healing, not war. This card really reminds me of the Tower as well that we found before. That was the Chameleon card. Some for healing, not for war. So again, it's some to look towards the future rather than towards the past. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. So they know that everything has been super harsh on you, that the world seemed like a very harsh place, and it makes you feel very demotivated and very easy to give up on your dreams, but things are reaching an end here. Oh my god, the end of a tough cycle approaches. We've just been mentioning the things are going to end. Can't believe this. Full moon in Capricorn. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. This is a very, very good card. I know that it can sound harsh, but what they're saying to you is that if you keep getting stuck, if you keep staying stuck where you are right now, like with the favo shells that we found here, you're not gonna get anything out of this situation. This is simply a very stagnant energy that is not gonna bring you anything positive. So you need to move on. You need to embrace a new chapter of your life. We have ancient wisdom. So maybe it's a good time as well to analyze your past generation, analyze the behaviors of your ancestors if you have heard of some of them, even if it's simply your grandparents or your great-grandparents, and see how they dealt with situation, and if you can, maybe see if there's anything that you can do differently, because a lot of the times certain patterns keep being transferred from a generation to another, but they're not necessarily positive, okay? Some of the time they're very negative and they keep being transferred, so it is up to you to finally break that cycle. Then we have transformation. Again, another card about transformation. You need to let go of the current shape that you are in right now. I know that everything seems cozy and comforting and everything outside seems super scary, but can you imagine how a cocoon feels before turning into a butterfly? It has absolutely no idea of how it feels to fly. It has never done it before. It really has no clue of how beautiful their life is gonna turn into if they simply allow it to change. Then we have from the Romance Angel cards, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So clearly you've been stuck in the past a lot here and you need to free yourself from it. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energies to others. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic flirt, even just being open yourself to other people and to see if you click with them and start working with them. Even if it's simply for a hobby, you don't have to necessarily start a business with somebody, but simply connect with others and find the joy of being alive again. We have sing, so this could be one of the hobbies that you need to go back into, or it simply could help you to release those energy blockages that you have inside yourself. Maybe you have blockages in your throat chakra and singing would really help you. And then we have take a walk, so go back to nature and to kind of help yourself releasing the anxiety that we mentioned in before. Then we have the Lupin card from the Harmony Tarot deck, which is absolutely adorable. And here is saying to you that you need to work on your skills again. Okay, this is a card that represents intelligence and skills and working hard and possibly having to face some minor sacrifices to take some time for your particular hobby or business or work that you're doing. Okay, so if there's anything that you've been putting on aside and leave it like a dream that you left in a drawer, it's time to bring it back up and work hard on it, okay? So, wow, I'm quite hit by this reading. I felt it so personal as well. So, let me know if it have resonated with you. I'd love to hear from your comments and I will answer to each one of you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And ring the bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, which happens every week. From a time once or twice a week, but the time and date are not specific. So if you ring the bell, it will make things easier if you don't want to miss any new reading. So that's everything for now. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. I feel so honored and I'm really grateful for your presence. And I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome to your reading if you have chosen the Fluorite with the Divine card. So I'm going to place all these oracle cards that you have picked for your pile on a side for now, except maybe for these pretty ones because they're so nice and they're going to represent your reading. And I'm going to start with the tarot deck. So I'm going to use the Spirit Stone tarot deck, which is one of my favorite, and if it is yours too, you can find it in the info box below in the form of an Amazon affiliate link. So if you decide to buy the deck from there, you're also going to help the channel a little bit without any extra cost from your side. So you're gonna see that in most of my readings I read the reverse cards as well. Nothing to be scared of. They simply help the reading to be more specific and accurate and deep, at least in my opinion. Every tarot reader do their own thing. So I'm also gonna shuffle in camera as the majority of you enjoy this, and for those of you who doesn't, you can simply skip it. And some of you said that find it quite relaxing. And I feel that it helps me as well to kind of tune in with the energy of your reading. So we're going to see what is the message from your person. And we said in the intro already, but I'm going to repeat it here, that your person could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be your parent, a relative, a co-worker, a friend, even somebody who has passed away. And in that case, I'm really sorry for you, but I really hope you get a nice message. And could as well be your higher self, as long as it's somebody that you know and that they know you. Okay. So we have the 10 of Acorns in reverse, the King of Shells in reverse, and the 9 of Crystals in reverse, all of them in reverse. It's cool. 9 of Acorns in reverse, the World upright, and the Ace of Crystals upright. So what is the message from your person? 10 of Acorns in reverse and the 9 of Acorns in reverse. So in some of the cases, you have to understand if this is a message regarding how are they feeling, if this is what they are experiencing right now and they're sharing it with you, or if it's how they perceive you and your life, and if this is an advice for you. Okay, you'll have to be able to see whatever resonates most with you. In this case, by looking at this first couple of cards, I can see that if it's something about them, they're saying to you that they're finally moving out from a period of feeling very stressed and tired physically, mentally, emotionally, and finally they are feeling able to remove that weight from their shoulder and feeling like they don't have as many responsibilities anymore. So it could be that they're saying to you that they're finally feeling relieved. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. Relieved, yes. And with this 9 of Acorns as well, it feels like they free themselves from all those defensive mechanisms that doesn't really allow two people to fully connect. Okay, so they could be saying to you, I'm finally relieved because I was able to knock down that wall that was there to protect my heart from getting wounded and hurt again, but it wasn't really allowing me to get in touch with you, to the people around me. It wasn't allowing the connections to finally to be honest and deep and meaningful. If you think that this is not about them, it could be that it's an advice for you, and they might be telling you it's probably time for you to finally remove all of those weights from your shoulder and finally knock that wall down and connect in a deeper way with people around you, because there's nothing that you should be scared of. Actually, the disconnection that you're gonna create should be more scary than the wounds that you could feel by allowing your heart to open and connect with somebody. So I feel that they could be telling you, I understand you. If you have been going through a really hard time and you've been feeling very depleted and tired and completely squeezed like a lemon, been dedicating so much to some projects or people around you and neglecting yourself. So they're saying to you, I understand what you're going through, although at the same time, it would be better if you would free yourself from those defensive mechanisms. Also, the 9 of Acorns, yeah, it's a card of perseverance in this deck. So it could be that they're saying to you, you don't have to persevere anymore. You can relax, you can rest. It's time for you to unplug, okay? Then we have this King of Shells in reverse and the World. So, okay, if this is a romantic connection for you, this person is trying to tell you that you mean absolutely the world for them, that they have so much admiration for you, and this connection with you means so much to them. And it's like you've been able to open up their eyes to the world, and they're finally enjoying life again. At the same time, though, they're finding it hard to express their emotions, to express their feelings, or possibly even to be a responsible partner. somebody that you can rely on, possibly even a father figure. They're trying to say, if that's what you're looking for, I might not be the right person. As well, the Ten of Acorns speak about responsibility, and the fact that it's in reverse, it could mean, it could be talking for some of you about somebody that is not ready for a committed relationship, especially if a lot of responsibilities are required from them. Okay, possibly because there is some defensive mechanism that they have brought up, that they have built up brick by brick, and they are trying to get rid of. They know that it's not beneficial to them, but it's still there. Okay, and it's still persevering, although they're really trying to get rid of it, as I said. So there's few different scenarios for sure. If this is an advice for you and you were the one depleted of your energy and creating those blocks around your heart, I feel that your person is saying to you, you don't even understand the world of possibilities that is around you, how much you could feel emotionally fulfilled, how much you could feel like celebrating life if you would finally open up your heart to somebody. It doesn't have to be any romantic thing. It could be even just opening yourself up to new friends, to new, meeting up new people, and opening yourself up to the pleasures that life has to offer to you as well. And then we have these 9 of crystals in reverse, and the Ace of crystals is interesting because the 9 of crystals in reverse speak about a lack of abundance, a lack of money, a difficulty in the financial sector, and the Ace of crystals is totally the opposite. It's speaking to you about lack, about being lucky in your financial sector, about receiving money from the world, from the universe, about having new possibilities to earn money in a different way, having the opportunity to start fresh from zero. The aces are always about beginning, and it talks about new opportunities. It could be new jobs coming your way, a new chapter of your life opening up and offering you so many different paths where you could receive abundance from. So it could be that this person, if it's an advice for you, they're trying to say, look, you might feel like there is a lack of abundance around you, but in reality it's quite the opposite. And often, more often than not, it's about changing your perspective. And as the law of attraction tries to teach us, once we set our mind into one direction, we're going to keep attracting those thoughts. Okay, we're going to keep attracting experiences that matches those thoughts. So if you keep thinking about a lack, you will receive more lack. If you will focus on abundance, you will receive more abundance. So that could be an advice for you. If it's about how they're feeling, again, you can adjust it in that way. They might feel like they have not enough financial abundance in order to provide for a family, for example, to provide for a committed relationship where a lot of responsibilities are required. And possibly they're looking for a new job with this Ace of Crystals, so they want to wait until they have their feet on the ground. Okay, they want to be completely grounded and having that security around them in order to start something fresh. Okay, so although I can see that there's a lot of tiredness here, so at the same time it could be that they are not fully ready for that new beginning just yet, because it's time for them to rest right now. Okay, so that could be, there's definitely a few different scenarios here. Let me know in the comments below which one resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm always here as well. I'll always answer to each one of your comments. So let's get more layers in this reading. We have the Four of Acorns in reverse, the Page of Shells upright, the Justice in reverse, the Strength in reverse, the Five of Feathers in reverse, and the Queen of Acorns. Okay, so if it's about how they feel, they're trying to tell you, I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy to celebrate this right now. I'm really, really depleted. And we've been speaking about tiredness with the Ten of Acorns in reverse as well. And it's being underlined again by this strength in reverse. It could be that they're also saying, I'm lacking the courage. I'm not brave enough to endure this new journey. And or I'm shy to come to your party. I'm shy to come and celebrate this connection. I'm shy to be part of your community. Okay, it's like they're stepping back for sure. Although we said before that you mean the world to them with this Page of Shells as well, it's another remarking how many feelings they have for you, but at the same time they might feel a bit childish, immature, not prepared to express those, or they try to express it but it comes out in a way that it could be slightly superficial. Five of Feathers in reverse. Yeah, it's like whatever they're trying, it really feels like the way they're trying to express their emotion, it comes out in the wrong way. And they're aware of that. So then they kind of avoid doing it in the end. They try to avoid communicating those feelings because it comes out as if they're a bit fishy and like having an agenda and trying to get something out of you and using some strategy. And so they don't want to come out that way because they're actually genuine. And with this Justice in reverse and the Queen of Acorns, yeah, they feel like the situation is unfair or unbalanced, and because you're very exuberant, possibly you're a person that is full of energy, full of creativity, full of life, with the spark in your eyes, always in movement, always busy meeting up with new people, creating, always involved in a new project, and there's so much warmth coming out of you and passion. And they might feel like they can't compete. They might feel like, yeah, because you have so much energy, and them on their side, they're feeling very depleted and very, very tired. So they might feel like this is a little unfair because they truly like you, but at the same time they feel like they wouldn't be able to be the right guy for you, the right woman, girl for you, however age you are. You see, with this King of Shells, it could be that they don't feel worthy enough, or they feel like it's not the right time. Now, if this was supposed to be an advice, it could be that they're saying to you, it's okay if you're feeling tired. It's okay if you don't have the strength right now. You don't have to always be present. You don't have to please everybody around you. You can simply take a break. As we saw with this the Ten of Acorns in reverse here. And with this Page of Shells, yeah, I feel like if it's an advice for you, they're trying to say it's okay, take your break, but then trying to go out there, try to embrace other people's offers. If they're trying to at least get in touch with you, if at least answer them back, just allow these messages back and forth to exist, even if you don't want to go to an existing event because you're too tired. At least trying to be sweet and open to their messages and show them interest, because if this resonates with you, we saw before as well that they see you as somebody who's a bit closed up towards meeting new people or towards dating new people. And they were trying to suggest you that that's the that would be something very beneficial to you. That would be something that would actually offer you so many possibilities, and bring you to the next level of growth for your soul. So they know how easy it could be for you to be closed up and full of defenses, and yeah, how tiring it could be as well to socialize, but they're trying to encourage you. Okay. And here with this Five of Feathers as well, and this strategy card, it could be that they're saying to you, fake it until you make it. You don't have to feel that burst of energy just yet. To just try a little bit at the beginning, and but they know how conflictual that could be. They know how many internal conflicts you could have at the moment, and how you're trying to escape and avoid any situation where you could end up into an argument or a competition with others, or having to explain yourself. They know how tiring that can be. So I feel like in that sense, they're trying to tell you, be mindful and just hang out with the people that seem sweet to you and genuine. Okay, follow your intuition. Just stay with the people that look dreamy and artistic to you, and that make you feel comfortable. And don't hang out necessarily with those people that straight away from you give you a vibe of being competitive. And with this Justice in reverse and the Queen of Acorns, I feel they're trying to tell you not to, at the same time, not to push yourself too hard. If it doesn't feel like the right time, then just use that energy in a different way. Maybe you could be creative from home. Very interesting. I like this reading. So let's see what else is coming out. King of Crystals. The Moon in reverse. Okay. Six of Feathers in reverse. Knight of Crystals in reverse. Eight of Shells in reverse, and the Seven of Acorns in reverse. Definitely with so many reverse cards, there could be some emotional blockages here, and we saw it before as well. It's like this person is trying to pull out their true self from underground, and it's being a very, very hard task. It's like they're trying to work on their subconscious as well, trying to understand the reason why they would feel so worthless, or so not good enough for you, or not so ready for a committed relationship. They're trying to work out the reasons. They're trying to see things from a different perspective. But it's like there's lack of clarity. It's like they're waiting for the full moon to shed light over the lake and finally being able to see underwater. But for now, they can't see anything just yet. King of Crystals. There is a strong person inside of them. There is a strong personality. If their conditions are right, they will be able to be very confident, very able to provide for other people, very loyal, and able to maintain a long lasting relationship. So there is that man or that woman, although this is a very masculine type of card, inside of them. So I feel like they're trying to reach it. Okay, they're trying to reach this deep in the bottom of their soul and bringing up to the surface, but it has been a little hard. So this is what they're trying to tell you. There is this person inside of me. Just try and be patient, because I'm working on it. And if it's a message for you, if it's like if it's an advice for you, then they're trying to tell you, be patient, because that person is within you, and you just need to work in order to make it come up to the surface. I'm just gonna lower down this light because it's a bit bright. Then we have the Six of Feathers in reverse and the Knight of Crystals in reverse. So there's definitely an inability to move on here, to move on from who they were and to who they want to be. This is what I'm seeing. Knight of Crystals in reverse. Again, these crystals come up, and again they are in reverse. It means that they're really trying to pass from the page to the knight to the king, but there is a blockages there for sure. And it could be that there is something that they haven't healed from the past, something that they still have to deal with. They have to heal some wound from the past, or fix a situation that has been left neglected before they're able to move on. Maybe there is some people that they were attached to in the past that they are supposed to provide for, although they haven't been very great doing that either. Eight of Shells. There is some loss here. There is some loss that they haven't been able to move on from. That is very, very clear now. And they're really trying to build themselves up again, to regenerate themselves, to renew their life again. Exactly like a starfish would do once you know, the starfish has this amazing ability to recreate their limbs once they're lost. So this is what they're trying to do, but with many, many difficulties because it's in reverse. Okay, so it seems like this person is trying to tell you, I'm not yet the person that you would like me to be, but I would so much love if you could be patient and wait. Of course, I'll always suggest to everybody not to wait. And I find that when guys or whoever ask you to wait is very, very selfish. What you can tell to them is, well, I'm going to do my life right now. I'm going to meet up new people. Whenever you feel ready, you can try and check out with me and see if I am available. If not, we can still be friends, okay? I hope I'll still be here when you finally figure yourself out, because I do like you. I feel attracted from you. I feel like we have a vibe, but you cannot ask me to stay here and wait for you, okay? But I feel that at least this is their wish, that you could be patient with them and allow this low growth, this slow transition. But there's a lot of blockages in this transition. It doesn't look like they're super determined to make the sudden change from a day to another. So they are saying, yes, I could become one day the person that you would like me to be, but I am not one just yet. And I have a lot of stuff to still figure out. Some pain that I still have to heal from. Some old issues that I have to fix. Some parts of myself that are still hidden and neglected. I still don't feel worthy enough for you. I still feel very tired. Okay. 7 of Acorns, there is lack of determination, lack of stamina. So yeah, at least they're open enough for me to understand honestly how they're feeling here. It seems like they're genuinely appreciating your presence in their life. It seems like they're genuine. They don't want to lie to you. They don't want to mess up with you. They don't want to use strategies. They don't want to keep you hanging on. I feel like, yes, they're very honest, whether they're able to express their feelings with you or not. I feel like they are being genuine. But yes, there's definitely not enough stamina there to move on with things. And if this is supposed to be an advice for you, possibly from somebody that is far away, or for somebody that has passed away, then they're trying to tell you that there is that person inside of you, that you can become that person, but you have to be patient. You have to heal first. You have to move on. So exactly the same message, but reversed towards you, addressed towards you. And I feel like they're trying to tell you not to push yourself too hard, or wait until you have that energy. You don't have to do everything straight away. So if you're the one that got hurt in the past, if you're the one that has all the defense mechanism around you, if you're the one that has had a difficult time trusting new people and connecting deeply with other people, I feel like they're saying it's time for you to go inward, to look at yourself from the inside, see who you want to become, heal all the past wounds on your own, and rest. This is the main message, because until you're able to move on from the past, you won't be able to embrace anybody new in your life. But at the same time, it's good to still connect with others, whether it's on a friendly level. Still accept messages. You don't have to presently, like, physically be there with them and do lots of stuff together, but at least start and maintain these conversations, this communication with them, even if it's just through a phone or online. The Divine is also a beautiful card, and it talks about being connected with your intuition. So I feel like it's good for yourself to be on your own right now and work on yourself. Let me see what else we get here. The last layer, we have 7 of crystals in reverse, 6 of crystals in reverse, Knight of acorns in reverse, 8 of feathers, so many reverse, guys, 10 of crystals, and the Emperor. Beautiful cards to end this reading, the Emperor and the 10 of crystals. So again, it feels like if it's about how they're feeling, they're trying to tell you, I feel pretty much confused. I'm trying to come out of my confusion, but I'm having a hard time. There's too many options around me. There's too many conflicted thoughts, different results that I would like to achieve, and I don't know which one to give priority to. And with the 6 of crystals, they are telling you, I am aware that I'm not able to focus exactly on one person only and couple up with somebody and being in a pair with somebody. So yes, definitely this sounds like a very romantic type of message. But it could be as well, it could even still be a sibling or somebody that has a very innocent connection with you and is just trying to tell you, maybe we have to go in different paths for now, because I'm not able to stick around with you on a daily basis. Okay, I cannot be somebody that you can rely on every single day. We cannot do everything together, because yeah, this person's trying to figure themselves out, is trying to understand which one is their path. Knight of acorns, there could be again lack of passion for life. There could be a bit of depression. There could be again that tiredness that could come as well from a physical illness. There's definitely lack of drive, and they don't want to drag anybody in that negative energy. So that's why they want to be by themselves. 8 of feathers, lots of blockages in their mind, and they're admitting that. They're trying to come out of them, they're trying to put the work in them, but they feel trapped and they feel fearful. They feel like a victim of their own fears and unable to find solutions. They feel pretty much lost. So that's why they feel like they're absolutely not ready to couple up with anybody, whether that's a work partnership or a romantic relationship or a family type of connection. They feel like they're not able to be reliable for anybody right now, but their goal, it's a solid one. They know what they're looking forward. The 10 of crystals is a lot of financial stability, material stability as well. The Emperor is feeling like they have everything under control. So it could be that they have lost as well a job, and we saw before that there was lack of abundance, lack of money, or an attitude of feeling like they don't have enough. So and that could be as well one of the reasons why they feel like they cannot provide, or they cannot be a good father or a good brother or a good partner or a good co-worker. And so but that's their goal. Okay, it's not that they're somebody without any ambitions whatsoever. They do have high ambitions, and because of that, because they have really high ambitions, they feel like they're not good enough for you right now, or that they have to focus on themselves, on finding their path, on finding their job right now. Okay, so if you are if you've been inquiring about somebody that has been quite distant from you and not being able to fully commit with you, then this would explain why. At the same time, this could be an advice for you, and being like, you don't have to couple up with anybody. You don't have to start a new relationship if you don't feel ready for it. And just try to be with yourself and face your own fears. Maybe write a journal where you write all of your anxiety and fears, and then next to it you try to think of a different way to deal with the situation, or how can a different way to, yeah, different perspective. So instead of feeling an entire lack of abundance, so why don't you concentrate on the things that you're grateful for, the things that you already have? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a bed where to sleep? Do you have a blanket? Do you have some food? So be grateful for those, okay? And again, they're trying to tell you not to drive yourself crazy, rushing after other people, trying to maintain their same rhythm, because you need to honor your own energy. You need to honor your own body and mind. So if this is not what is nourishing your soul, then you should wait. You should listen to your rhythm. And eventually you will get there. You will get to your dreams, but that's your main goal. First, find that security within yourself, and then you can take care and dedicate your time and energy, effort and love to other people. Now let's have a look at the oracle cards. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Now we saw with the 7 of crystals as well, there's a lot of confusion. So again, another good reason to focus on yourself if you're feeling that way. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so this is another romantic message. It could be that your person is trying to say to you as well, I'd like for things to change very soon, but I do need to fix my codependency issues right now, and I'm pretty much confused on where the issues are coming from and how to heal those. So I need to focus on myself. Gray endings are inevitable. Then we have, what's the other card? Flower, be honest with yourself. So maybe, yeah, they're really trying to be honest with themselves and with you. And they're trying to say to you, maybe things have to end right now because I'm not being a good partner. I'm just being too involved with myself and upset about some loss and very confused. And everything we've been saying up until now, they've been, yes, it is hard for them to communicate, to communicate their feelings and emotions, but they're really trying their best. And by ending this connection, possibly, that's the way to be honest with themselves and to be genuine with you as well. Then we have bring love into the situation. So they're trying to do all of this with love. That's what I've sent. I felt before as well, that they are definitely a kind, good person. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to manipulate you. A personal issue reaches a resolution with the full moon in Cancer. So this is their desire to reach that solution, to find those solutions that they can't see just yet. They need to be by themselves to see the end of that tunnel. Ascension, this is all about growth. It's all about learning the life lessons in order to be able to go towards the next level of their soul growth. And then feminine energy. So this again speak about their intuition, the sacred, being able to look within themselves and maybe heal from certain wounds that they have received from the females in their family as well. And then we have make a vision board. So again, it really makes sense because we've been talking about a lot of confusion and them having a lot of different options and not being very clear where they want to go exactly or how to get there. So they're really trying to reorganize their life, possibly making a vision board and being very nice with themselves with this talk in about. They're trying to listen to their needs. They're trying to be mindful towards themselves. And bear in mind that you can reverse all of these messages for you as a message if they resonate with you. Okay. So I was trying to see if there's anything else I should add, but I've already been speaking about this divine. So whether this is about your person or it's an advice for you, it's about going inward and following your intuition, and being very mindful of who you are hanging out with, or who they are hanging out with, and who they are giving their energies to. Okay, so lovely reading. I really hope that you've been enjoying it too and found some guidance in this. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed it or if it has resonated. I'd love to hear from you. I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And ring the bell if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. It happens every week, but the time and date are not specific, so that would be very useful if you don't want to miss any of the videos. So that's everything for now. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. It was such a honor, and I really am feeling so grateful for your presence in my life and for your support. Okay, see you soon in the next video. Bye bye guys, big hugs. Hi guys, if you have chosen the ghost with the black tourmaline, this is the reading for you. I'm gonna place this bunch of oracle cards that I drew for you, the ones that you picked in the intro, on a side for now, except maybe for these cute ones that will represent your reading. And I'm gonna start with the tarot deck first. So I'm gonna use the Spirit Stone tarot deck, which is one of my favorite, and if it is yours too, you can find it in the info box below in the form of an Amazon affiliate link. There's gonna be all the other decks that I'm using today as well, and if you decide to buy them from there, you're also gonna help the channel a little bit without any extra cost from your side. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards in camera, as the majority of you said that they enjoyed, and for those of you who doesn't, you can easily skip it. You're gonna find that I'm gonna use the reverse cards as well, so I embrace both of the meanings, the upright and the reverse, because I find that they help the reading to be more specific and accurate and deep and meaningful. Although it really depends from tarot reader to tarot reader, this is just the way I like it. Now, if you find that this doesn't resonate, you can also pick another pile. You can pick a different pile for each different person you have in mind. And you can also contact me for a private reading if you ever feel the need to have a more specific reading. Because these are always general, so they may or may not resonate with all of you, as I said in the intro, but I'm not going to repeat the whole lot. So as I said as well, this person could be anybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. It could be a relative, your parent, your co-worker. Of course, if it is somebody like a relative and you find that there is a romantic message coming out to the reading, please just forget about it. Put it in on a side, obviously. So let's go ahead and see what messages does your person have for you. It could be something that they are feeling right now and that they would like to share with you, or it could be an advice for you as well. Whatever it comes out, you will have to kind of address it for yourself depending on how it resonates for you. So we have the 10 of Feathers in reverse and the 5 of Acorns in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Justice upright, the 6 of Shells upright, and the 3 of Feathers. We're going to read this, then we're going to add extra layers of cards to this. Let me just adjust the light. I don't really like the reflection there. Sorry, there we go. So 10 of Feathers in reverse and the 5 of Acorns in reverse. It seems to me that they're trying not to give too much energy to a conflict in their life. Maybe there's something, some disagreement between you two, and they're trying not to give too much attention to it. They're trying as well not to speak out loud how they're feeling right now about it, because it's too challenging to face it, to speak clearly about it with you. So it's like they're avoiding a fight, okay, clearly. And it could be that if it's not a fight between you two, it could be as well an internal fight that they are trying to set aside for now and not put too much energy into it. There is a very painful end though with this 10 of feathers in reverse, and they are trying to recover from it. Okay, so that could be the reason why they want to avoid certain conflicts, because it would trigger them, it would remind them of what they have lost. As well, it could be that you guys have had an end and you're trying to still maintain the communication, the connection with this person, and they're possibly trying to they're avoiding being in touch with you, maybe because it would remind them of what they have lost, and they're just not ready yet to be friends with you, maybe if you guys have broken up. But as I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. So it could be somebody that is simply trying to deal with this pain, with this loss, and therefore they could be extra sensitive and getting triggered very easily by certain things. So if you find that they're not really facing some obstacles with you, it could be simply that it's nothing personal with you. They simply, get triggered too easily, so they're trying to avoid conflict in general. And the Chariot in reverse and the Justice, so they're trying, okay, it could be that they feel like the right thing to do right now is to stay still and not fight against the current, not swim against the current. They don't find it natural right now to fight with the external circumstances. So if they find any obstacles ahead of them when they're trying to achieve a certain goal, they're just letting the obstacle exist. They're not fighting against it. So if there's any people around them, for example, wanting to fight with them as well, or wanting to tell them you're not in the right direction, they are just letting them speak, and they, at the same time though, they're like not giving energy to them. They're not engaging with them in any fight or conversation, but at the same time they're also freezing because they're not allowing themselves to go in the direction that they wanted to go. So they are getting they're feeling very influenced by other people's opinions and desires. So they might wrongly end up being pleasing other people's rather than following their own gut and following their own direction. Then we have the Six of Shells and the Three of Feathers. Again, there's so much pain in this reading. With this Three of Feathers is again it talks about heartbreak and the need to recover from it, the need to release negative energy, and definitely it could be a romantic reading for the majority of you here, okay? Because we have a Six of Shells as well, which talk about soulmate. Of course, it could be as well talking about some special friendship or a special other type of connection, but there's definitely a lot of emotions here, okay? Because if it was more of a work situation, I wouldn't find so many emotional cards popping out, I suppose. Although it could be, especially if somebody that has lost a very special, meaningful job for them, that was their dream. It could also be talking about that. But this Six of Shells though is particular to romantic type of readings. And just checking if the light is good enough. Just making a bit brighter. So I feel that there's still a very deep, meaningful connection, possibly between the two of you, or if it's a friend and they've broken up with somebody, they're trying to say to you, look, I just find it impossible to move on from this pain just yet, and therefore I'm not able to set things right. I'm not able to fight with anybody around me. I just have no energy for anybody at the moment. And they're just sitting there, not doing anything to getting out of this pain. It could be as well an advice for you, and in that case I feel that they're trying to say to you not to fight against this pain. Sorry, there has been an error in the camera, so I had to interrupt, and by doing so I took advantage to change the temperature of the light as well, because it seemed like it was too warm. Anyway, let me just find, oh my god, I just lost my deck. Oh, there it is. So I was saying, maybe the message here, if it was supposed to be an advice for you, is to simply allow yourself to feel the pain and allow yourself not to do anything. If you want to be stuck in your house, not going out, not even wanting to open the door to the postman, just stay and rest and be mindful to yourself. That's absolutely okay. I find as well that, yeah, with these 5 acorns in reverse, it could be as well a repression of anger or of sadness. So I feel that the advice here would be to kind of release it and feel it. Just really face any emotions that you're having right now, and don't listen to anybody that is saying that is not fair because you need to dedicate time to them, or because you had promised them that you were gonna go on a trip or start this new adventure together, or this new project, or you promised to help them. It's okay to tell them that you're not feeling okay right now, that you are going through a huge loss and there's a lot of emotions right now and you feel really overwhelmed, and you need to be mindful of yourself. That's absolutely okay. And as well, another advice that comes here is that even though if you've been going through a heartbreak and you've lost a person that you really loved, and that is still alive, I mean, it can be as well pass away, but the message here is that you're still soulmate, you're still part of this life journey together, and it happens that at times you cross your path together and at times you get separated again. You're supposed to get in union to kind of face the life lessons together, so you're supposed to be triggering each other, to be mirroring each other. So you will come into union when is needed. This is the message that is coming here. But at the bottom of it, there's still love. There is still this beautiful, special connection between the two of you. So let's see what else. What other message does your person have for you? Pile number 3 with the black tourmaline. It's quite significant, the black tourmaline as well, because it's one of those crystals that you use to remove yourself from negative energy, from negative thoughts, for a negative attitude. And the ghost as well speak about, some bad experiences coming back from the past, come back to surface, and having to deal with those skeletons in the wardrobe. So having to deal with a situation that you thought it was gone and past and dealt with, but is not. So this could be as well a very old pain that you have to deal with right now as well, or that your person is dealing with at the moment, depending on how you want to look at things, how it resonates with you. Then we have the 4 of acorns in reverse, the 2 of acorns in reverse, page of shells in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Knight of crystals in reverse, and the 7 of shells in reverse. So your person is saying, yes, they cannot celebrate life at the moment. They feel completely lost. They don't know where they're going to land in the next future. They can't seem to be able to focus ahead. They really don't know what to plan just yet. They feel up in the air and not able to take any direction in life whatsoever. They feel as well unable to show emotions possibly, or even follow their intuition, or being dreamy and feeling inspired by you or inspired by life. They feel completely out of focus. Yes, unable again to feel grounded, to make plans for others or for themselves, to have a future goal, and they lack the determination to achieve their goals, and to work on whatever it is that they were working on. They're not being able to meet the responsibility and requirements and expectations that other people are having on them. They feel completely lost and whacked. Okay, so much confusion as well with the Seven of Shells in reverse. They're trying to find an ambition again. They're trying to pick whatever new hobby it could make them feel alive again, or whatever new person, whatever new project, whatever new path. But it's been very, very hard. Okay, so they really want to say to you that this is the reason why they might have giving you the impression that they were not interested in you, maybe, or they were not dedicated enough to you. It's because they're not doing well. They're really not doing well. And if it is an advice, so if it's supposed to be an advice for you, I feel that here they're trying to say to you, try not to focus too much on the things that you cannot do at the moment. Try to focus on new choices, new possibilities, new doors that you would like to open. Okay, so instead of focusing on the bad things that are happening, trying to focus on the things that you could manifest from now. And don't be too harsh on yourself if you cannot reach other people's expectations, if you cannot get the work done, if you cannot focus on anything at the moment, if you're super overwhelmed by your emotions. Just sit with it. Okay, if you don't feel like going out to parties, hang out with people, just don't do it. And maybe what you can do is to try and imagine a new reality that you would like to be in, and to express your emotion as much as you can, and honor them. And honor those moments of vulnerability as well, where we don't feel like we have anything under control. It's fine. We're human. We go through those phases as well. Hermit, it's okay to be by yourself. And it's okay to run away from people or a situation if you have to. The Empress, there's so much beauty inside of you. There's so many possibilities for the future ahead of you. And it's all about following the dreams that you had as a kid. It's all about feeling naive towards life and feeling that sense of wonder again, and feeling that you have stuff to share to the world. You have so much beauty, so much caring energy, so much abundance in you, and you just need to wait for the right season to blossom. King of Shells in reverse and Five of Feathers, you're just gonna go around in circles by looking for a person that is going to save you, because it's not gonna happen. You are the one to save yourself. I feel that this is a really strong message coming here. So try not to find strategies to get somebody into your life and get somebody to love you, because it's not gonna work like that if you force it. Now, if it is supposed to be how your person is feeling instead, if they're trying to express to you where they are at the moment, it's pretty similar. They feel like being on their own right now. They feel like being by themselves, yes, separate themselves from social life and just really indulge into spending time at home by doing very little, but being lazy as well. They're really just trying to remove themselves from any situation that is requiring too much energy out of them, and they're trying to find the beauty within themselves as well. And they're trying to figure out what is it that would make them excited about life again, because they kind of lost that spark and they feel really, really lost. So possibly after having lost a really dear person of them, they really don't know what direction to take. Sorry. And then with this King of Shells in reverse, they could be saying to you that they're not the right partner for you at the moment, because they're emotionally unstable, emotionally unavailable, and they would be acting out of strategies, and they would be too prone to having a conflict with you, or they would have lots of internal conflicts as well. So they would be way too much in their head rather than in their heart. Just another extra layer, and then we go to the oracle cards. Ace of Feathers in reverse, lack of clarity. Eight of Feathers in reverse. There's a lot of mental traps that they're trying to remove themselves from, but it has been really hard. So that's why they can't really socialize much or dedicate much themselves to others. Eight of Shells, they're trying to renew themselves and again find that spark, find that creativity, find that purpose in life, but it has been really hard. Six of Crystals, they really think that another person, a soulmate, possibly the one that they have lost as well, is going to do the trick, is going to help them out. But I feel that that attitude is going to bring disappointment with these two shells, because whatever they're trying to, whatever they will, whenever they'll have a connection, a romantic connection with somebody, they will always try to see the old partner that they have lost. So that is going to bring disappointment in both ends, okay? Because it's not going to be a genuine union. It's not going to be very harmonious, because they will be projecting whatever expectation they would have towards the person that they have lost into the new one, instead of seeing truly and appreciate truly their soul and appreciate them for who they truly are. And if it is supposed to be an advice from your person to you, I feel that they're trying to say that they understand why you would have such lack of mental clarity and lack of initiative to start a new chapter. They understand what's going on in your mind. They understand the lack of courage to start anew again, and the difficulties in finding solutions. They really understand where you're coming from. They really understand this pain and why you feel so demotivated in being the really bright and personality that you used to be, and full of passions and goals, and full of energy, full of initiatives, and full of abilities to interact with others as well, full of ideas. They really understand where you're coming from, and I feel that they just want to say to you, I'm here for you. Maybe this is not a romantic connection, but I'm here to support you if you need. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. So let's have a look at the oracle cards. We have Library. Take control of your own narrative. You know what I said before, trying to concentrate on the things that you want to manifest rather than what's going on right now. If you're not happy or the current energies, that's what it means. Escapist, come home to yourself, and we've seen that a lot about this person needing to go in hermit energy, and whether this is your person trying to tell you this is where I am, or whether that's an advice for you. This is exactly the energy we've been reading. It's needed to be this need to be under own. There is trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. There is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So even, for example, if this person is trying to tell you, I'm here to support you, but I cannot give you anything else that is romantic, trust that this is still good for your soul, and just allow yourself to get to know each other, because it could go somewhere nice. Things could eventually turn out to be in your favor. You just need to stop forcing it. Okay, because I felt that type of energy of wanting to have somebody to heal you right now, to fix you, a soulmate that is there for you. Maybe you're supposed to be by yourself right now and finding that love within yourself. Then we have watch a movie. Just a little advice to unplug your mind. And we said before, write a gratitude list. This is so good as well to manifest the right things in your life, because if you keep focusing on the things that are lacking, you will just keep attracting more things that you will be lacking. Then we have sacred space. Again, there is really this energy of having to the need to be by yourself and feeling grounded and listening to your needs and not having anything else to do, any responsibility. Your hard work is paying off. So feels like they're trying to say to you, it's okay to rest now, it's okay to unplug, it's okay to be you, it's okay to feel this pain, it's okay to heal. Trust that this time is the right time for you. Meditate and contemplate. This is all you need to do. And if this is not resonating with how you're feeling right now, it could be how your person is feeling and they're just trying to express themselves and express what needs they are having at the moment. They just need to be within themselves and heal themselves and meditate and understand where they want to go and fix that confusion. Okay, and find the energies back up again, understand the lessons in these life experiences. So that's everything for now. I really hope that this has resonated with you and that has brought you some guidance and clarity. Let me know in the comments below if it has helped, and I'd love to talk with you, and I'll answer to each one of your comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world, and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified anytime that I publish a new video, which happens every week, but the time and date are not specific. So if you'd like to be the first one to watch them, or if you don't want to miss any of them, then just ring the bell, and I'm here if you need any private reading as well. Thank you so much for watching, for choosing me as your tarot reader. It has been such a honor, and I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Bye bye guys, big hugs to you.